Thank you for doing this with me again.
No problem, man. No problem.
So, you were annoyed by grass cutting that you will try to do tomorrow. Yeah.
In fact, I was and I am. Since I will have to cut this grass, whether I want it or I don't want it. Since it grew quite high and everything is wet outside, and we have rain each day, each and every one of these days. There is more or less rain.
Do you believe that tomorrow won't be any rain?
I hope so, but as far as I've seen the weather during last month, it was terrible. It was raining and stuff, and now the month has passed, and I have to cut this grass, whether I want it or not. So yeah, I will probably cut that grass, and I will curse at my lawnmower.
Yeah, I knew that pain because we were trying to find at least one day without rain to go to shooting range.
Yeah, and actually we found it.
Yeah, I was happy for that.
Well, it rained afterwards when we went there, but I can say it was planned.
Yeah, well, we got there in time. We finished in time, and the rain was perfect, perfect timing for everything. We finished, we got into car, and then we met the rain. So
We actually ran away from rain
yeah, yeah,
while we
yeah,
were driving.
yeah, yeah.
I saw it in my rearview mirrors.
Damn.
Yeah, it was raining there, but actually we ran away from the rain. So yeah, I think it was a good day.
And dude, I won't forgive you for laughing at me for that. I dropped magazine on the ground when we were at shooting range. I cut that part on my YouTube video, but yeah, you can laugh at me again probably, but I won't forgive you for that.
No, I won't lie. I believe this episode deserves another video.
You laughed enough. If you want, you can talk all about in this podcast. Talk about all my fails at the shooting range.
Well, that there were not a lot of your fails, but I think that particular episode deserves another video.
Maybe,
So
maybe.
essentially, you could explain everybody what you felt, why did you do that, and stuff. So everyone knows it, and people remember it, and don't make the same mistake as you did.
Oh, so like teaching experience, you mean?
Exactly.
Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe I should. Maybe even with you, I should do that video. At, well, it should
Yeah.
probably
So,
be
so
at least
basically, you,
10
you can
minutes, I think.
analyze what happened and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe it is kind of good idea. Thanks. Yeah. Uh, Previously today, when we started talking, we were talking about, if I'm not mistaken, about YouTube, but I can't clearly remember about what specifically.
Uh,
Damn it! Perfect time.
this is a very hard question for me today. You know.
Um, the end of the working week, so yeah, little
Yeah,
bit of
exactly. This
relaxation.
is the end of the working week, and it's kind of a holiday season. Well, it's kind of like a summer holiday season for a lot of people in our country. So yeah,
You mean these days? I thought it's on July.
well, yeah, it's holiday season on July for a lot of people who are working on like government-owned enterprises, but for like
Yeah,
for me and you,
fuck you. I have my vacation on September, so fuck you.
well, I have like more than 10 working days, so I could take like 2 plus weeks off also, but I don't think anyone will let me, and I believe I will be out of my job soon enough.
uh,
So yeah,
I don't know if congratulate you or be sorry for you, knowing your situation and your job.
well, don't be sorry for me. In fact, I have actually left my computer running at my work to mine some raven coin.
Why?
Well, because they don't give me a raise, so I can, let's say, make $20 in a month extra.
Ah, so it's a little bit hush hush, you mean?
Yeah, like, why not? If they don't give me a raise through my wage,
Yeah,
well, I make money however I can.
yeah, you are using it. You are using them like they're exploiting you, actually, in my opinion.
Yeah, like they exploit me, I exploit them, so this is the fair trade, I believe.
Well, not really. Uh, it's least you can do
Well,
because
yeah, like today I had like kind of a silly conversation with my boss.
oh
Uh,
shit,
it was kind of
those
like
never are smart. Those never are
like
smart.
like like an out of topic, like at the neutral location, and he actually brought sand and gravel uh, carrier, or how should I say it? Carriers.
Oh, you mean quarry?
Yeah, like sand and gravel quarry, and he was telling me like, and well, some other people like I was standing there, like if someone offers me 500,000 for it, I will sell. But like in the long term, he can make I don't know like 2 or 3 million just selling sand and gravel.
From that quarry specifically.
Yes,
Jesus.
they're opening the third one, I believe.
So how does it work to open a quarry? You mean he bought a land that uh,
Yes, the
kind of
land
worked
that
out
has
that
resources.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It
and
has sand
now
gravel underneath, so he can mine them. It's
and
like up to
monetize it.
5.5 meters deep, I believe, and it was like 6.5 hectares. So basically, 65,000 square meters.
And how much it cost to sell it.
Okay, let's say for 1 ton, they ask €5, I believe. Price is €5 for 1 ton at the quarry. So you basically have to pick it up with your own transport vehicle.
And for example, I am asking to bring sand to my place with your transportation and I mean with your work power. How much it will cost for I
Well,
don't know
exactly.
full
I
truck
don't
for a full
remember. Like I believe we have uh, this agreement with the company, and they charge for a ton for a kilometer. And let's say if it's, for example, I don't know the exact prices from my head, but let's say they charge 3 cents for a ton and a ton for a kilometer. Let's say one truck transports 24 tons. Okay, let me bring up my calculator.
Jesus, I'm making you work
Okay,
again after
24
hours.
tons cost 72 cents for a kilometer. Let's say you need for 20 kilometers, and then you get 14.4 euros for 24 kilometers. to bring that truck to you. And of course, you pay for all that stuff that's in the truck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
So
jeez.
yeah, like this is an example, and it varies from company to company, and also I'm giving you price before value after tax, since value after tax adds 21% to the price
Yeah,
for you as an individual,
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
because companies usually don't pay them or they get them back. So yeah.
and I believe your company has a fucking monopoly in the area and
I
in a
wouldn't
big.
say it's a monopoly. Like, well, it might look that way, but all the major construction companies have their own quarries around. They're not like the big quarries, and you cannot get specific like materials.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, let's say the stones and stuff. Like, it's only sand and gravel. Sand and gravel is more commonly found. Like, there's only one region. Basically, when we go through, when we go to the shooting range, I believe we drove past that quarry, the big one, the one where you could see all these mountains of this processed material.
Damn.
Um, Cloviness is scalding.
Uh huh, uh huh. Yeah, I know that.
So yeah, you could see all that, and this is basically the only place in the highland that produces this this essential material for building roads and stuff. And this is the only place you can find. Like sand, yeah, like sand may be used like for construction for under layers uh, while constructing the roads and stuff. But yeah, well, it's essential, but it's not that rare.
Mm-hmm.
So you can consider Monopoly having three quarries. Well, these quarries are quite scattered around the town. Let's say from so yeah, essentially three quarries. I don't believe it's a Monopoly. So yeah, this is like
Yeah.
just company expanding, I believe, but seeing at the rate the company expanding and how much, let's say, equipment, people, and all the other things it has, it pays miserable wage.
They
This
pr-
is my basically
they
this is what I know.
probably trying not to lose a lot of money on taxes, I would say, and they trying to, let's say, invest in something except wages, creating those
Well, they
quarries.
always try to invest into something, but how good is the company without people?
Yeah, that's yeah, that's right.
How good is this new car or this new excavator without the operator or other people like who dig the ground by hand? How good is it? It's not.
So that's to me looks like talk about capitalism and let's call it a little bit of socialism that pa- uh, wages in our country wages should be higher. Yeah.
No, actually, I would like to go into the capitalism versus communism and stuff, but actually, there are a few things I've noticed for past month or two while going to the different shops. Let's say one thing actually caught my eye during this time. I actually went to one supermarket and let's say well, not let's say I actually saw a pack of sliced smoked meat. Yeah. So this meat before this COVID and shit cost like I don't know, let's say euro and 40. It was normal price, and during like these discounts, they sold it for €1, like 99 cents and stuff. Right now, well, today actually, I went to one supermarket. The same meat cost like €2 and 20, and I thought, okay, like the prices increased and so on. Okay, blah blah blah, and well, I don't give an F. Then I went to another supermarket, and guess what? I saw the same meat that was priced at €2.60, and I thought, what the hell? Because before this all shit happened, this meat cost the same at all these markets. And guess what? I went to the third supermarket, and guess what was the price for that meat? The same pack of meat,
€3, I would say.
$2.99. You
Well,
were almost right.
yeah, that's that 99 stuff marketing genius created.
Yeah, but
So
the point is, like, the same meat costs like it has that kind of a huge gap in its pricing between these different supermarkets, and I don't know whether these bigger supermarkets are greedy or the first market I saw at that lowest price and they sell it for cheapest price, and they sell it on their own behalf to miners basically, so they don't make any profit. I don't know actually.
I think maybe they are selling that product cheaper, but other products can be more expensive than in the other supermarkets.
Well, in fact, I brought quite a lot of products there today, and I have noticed this kind of pricing discrepancies, and everything was priced like okay, I would say, and I couldn't point to one product that was much more expensive. Well, they might make like let's say 5 cents from one product, lose 5 cents from other. It's basically normal. It's normal for an economy to function like this, and for the supermarkets to have their own margins of profit differently, and I don't know,
But I
but
think
but
they
but,
are
but
making much more than you think. I think to make that product is a lot cheaper than supermarkets sell it.
well, we actually know. There, I don't know if I told you this one, but once I had access to Acme warehouses, or how should I say it? Essentially, it was a website for retailers.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Let's say this was a website for a shop. I had the login and password to basically see what's happening all the way around. And once I logged in after I saw an ad in basically it was these like not the newspapers but these flyers distributed to mailboxes and saying like, oh, this is like discount for this and that, and then you can come and buy it from this and that day. So yeah, basically I got this flyer, and they posted like they will have a TV on a discount. It was basically 10 years ago almost, but well, I don't believe it matters since well yeah, it was like there's this LCD TV on the sale, and we sell it for 650 euros, I believe, or something. And when I saw this ad, I thought to myself, uh, this is kind of a great deal. Let's check it this big retailer's price. And I checked this retailer's price. It was like €10 less that this company was advertising. that they were selling. And well, this company is quite near me. It's like 300 meters from me. So yeah, I went there and I asked about this TV, and they told me like these discounts were here yesterday, and basically people were carrying two or three TVs at a time. So I thought to myself, what the fuck? Like, these companies, when they have one real discount of 10 freaking euros from what they purchase from these big retailers, people take by, I don't know, by 2 to 3 and 4 of these like TVs. And right now, all these discounts are freaking fake. They don't even get close to the freaking retail price they get these products for. And I believe, like, for let's say pack of sorcery, pack of sugar and stuff, these big supermarkets they put like I don't know, like 40-50% margins of profit, and that's how they're basically selling all this product, and everyone is buying it. That's how they can sustain their expansions to every town. As well, you also can see how many new supermarkets appear in, let's say, in our town each year. And where does the money come from to build all these supermarkets?
I would say not paying salaries to employees that they, in my opinion, deserve. Maybe.
Well, yeah, of course, this is one of the problems with all these big supermarkets.
And one other thing I would say, using our country's laws to not pay taxes, income tax, for example, they I don't know. The problem is I don't know actually how exactly our tax laws work, because I'm not a lawyer. They have money to hire good lawyers, good attorneys to find little crooks and crannies in laws, in tax papers, to not pay taxes or pay less tax than they supposed to pay from their income. So one of the reasons how they get
Well,
money, how
I
they
can actually
expand.
tell you the very basics how our tax system works. It favors the companies and not the common people. Since the company actually, when it sells something to people, they count all these numbers without value added tax. And the value added tax is paid by the, let's say, consumer.
Well, customer
It's
pays
me and
that
you.
difference.
Yeah, it's me and you who's buying all the stuff and consuming. So basically, it's the little man who pays the tax. And the companies can, well, take these goods for their own use, but no one checks that, and they basically avoid this tax. They pay it voluntarily, and after that they get it back at the end of the year. So
Oh yeah, tax returns. Tax returns.
yes, it's essentially tax returns, and they get all this amount returned to them, and they don't even count the value add tax. While I count everything at my job, I count these sums and this money without value added tax, because they didn't just brush it off, and this is the money that the common folk pays. This is not what the companies pay. Companies don't pay anything. Well, essentially, well, they pay, but they get it back. So yeah, this
So
it's not
that's
fair in my opinion.
that sounds like a little bit of formality. That's all.
Yeah, it's like a formality. Like they pay, but they get it back. So who gives an F? Like, if you will get it back, why the fuck would you worry about it? Yeah.
Jesus. When you think about it, that's so fucked up. If I create a company or I work for myself, I mean, a small company, let's say, and I don't know these things, how to avoid, let's say, avoid taxes, then uh, I I can I cannot make a profit. Let's say that it's hard for me to make a profit if I don't know everything. Like I said, little crooks and crannies.
Actually, you're spinning it to another topic. Well, it's good, but there's also, well, there are also a few things I would like to mention. It's not the problem about the amount. Like, it's not the problem for big companies, but it's the problem for small people. You always can register as a value after tax payer at this the inspection for taxes. But you get the code, you pay it, you get it back, blah blah blah. But the problem is, like, you have to do the accounting, and the accounting is the hard part. Basically, if you, let's say, you just only one human there who basically starts a company in this country, and you register as a value after tax payer, and you want to pay this tax, you have to have an account. And like, this is impossible for a common folk to basically deal with all these formalities.
You have
Since
to hire. You have to
when
hire.
I remember, essentially, when we had an active company, uh, at the end of the year, we had two accountants sitting for, like, I don't know, 8 to 10 hours doing all this accounting for a year. It wasn't a big turnaround. I believe it was less than 5,000 euros and stuff. But they were like, I don't know, let's say 20 or 30, like, these performers written to people, and these basically two accountants had to sit there for 10 hours and do this accounting so they could provide this information for a taxation office, so we wouldn't get fined, we would be okay and stuff. Like, this is fucking bullshit, actually. It's essentially impossible to start and, well, it's possible to start, but it's impossible to operate a company without an account. This is what's bullshit. And let's say if you make not huge amounts of money, but just make small amounts of money doing your job, and you try to pay taxes, but you can't pay taxes because you don't understand shit. What's there? What's written in there? Because there are, like, tens or hundreds of laws that basically regulate your field of expertise and your work environment. And like, I believe this is bullshit.
You don't think that it is possible for a common human being to understand these things, to read about it?
Well, it's possible to create a company, but it's nearly impossible to deal with all these taxes and stuff. Like, for example, right now, uh, I have a company in my name registered. There is actually a company registered in my name, and each year, each year, I have to give these. I don't know how should I call it. Would say
Say it in Lithuanian, maybe I will know the word.
ataskaita.
Kaip?
Ataskaita.
Oh, shit. Yeah, don't know that.
Yeah. So essentially, I have to provide some papers to one of the I don't know, like bureaucratic offices, how should I call them, register center, uh, with all my income and stuff. Like taxation office sees like my basically field
Proof
of
for
work
your income, let's
sees.
say. Proof for your income.
I don't do any job. I don't do any accounting. I don't do anything. I don't get any money from this company. I don't operate as a company. It's basically a shelf company. It doesn't do anything until I need it, until I start doing anything. But I still have to provide this paperwork to them. So I have to basically fill out the zeros in these forms. And these forms are like, I don't know, like 6 sheets large. And like I have to fill in 6 sheets. In each sheet there are like, I don't know, like freaking 30 or 40 zeros. I have to provide them. And like, what kind of bureaucracy is this? Like, why the hell can't they see like this company isn't operational? It doesn't get any money. It doesn't provide any services. No, I have to provide them with zeros, goddamn.
Dude, for me that's a little bit silly because if you have company registered, they see that company, so there supposed to be some papers. Yeah, if you don't do any work, you write papers that you didn't make any money, and they piss off from you. They don't
No,
ask any stupid
no,
questions.
it
You
doesn't
just
work
give
like that.
papers.
The
And
governmental taxation institution sees like I don't do anything and I don't have to fill out for them. But registry center and let's say Department of Statistics want all this shit from me. So I have to provide them with fucking zero. All their sheets, all their forms confirmed in their internal documents. I have to provide them with fucking zero.
dude, our Lithuanian statistics department can just fuck off. Anytime I need some
No, no,
stati.
no. They can't fuck off. Even at my current job, when I don't give them statistic sheets, let's say I wait like 10 days, they tell me you can be fined upwards from 1,000 euros for not providing this shit.
If you are a juridical person or just a simple human being, common human
Well,
being.
this is for UAB, but I believe it works for all the other companies too. Anything
I mean pricing.
juridical
I mean
being
pricing for a fine.
we're all eligible for fine, and these assholes can't issue fines, and no one will give a fuck whether it's right or wrong.
Yeah, that's dumb. Well, we have very fucked up laws in our country for if you want to make some kind of business.
Essentially, this is not a country for making business. Like,
Especially if you want to make something big, uh, I mean, like a big company, not like you are one man company. Let's say like my
it's not
father
a
or
problem for big companies. Big companies are welcome all around this country because they have accountants, they have all these people that basically go in depth with these laws and they pay everything properly and stuff.
that.
But for common folk,
Dude, that's a
who
bad
want
phrasing
to,
from me. That's a bad phrasing from me because I meant l- a little bit bigger, a bit bigger companies. I mean, 5, 10 people working at the company because they have to have different status. If you have
well,
more
10
than
people, you will probably have an accountant, and this won't be a problem for you. But let's say both of us want to do something. Let's say we want to create a company that changes tires or some stuff. Like the small company that doesn't make a lot of like money, a lot of profit. It works seasonally and stuff. But for us to do all this accounting, it's impossible.
Oh, you mean if we are not accountant?
Exactly.
We have to hire specifically accountant for that. We cannot
Yes.
do the job. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Okay, like be right back.
Oh, okay. We were ranting about laws in our country yet again, I might add, because we did that last podcast.
Yeah, but the laws are fucked up and they never get out.
That's a long fucking subject and kind of hot.
So yeah, I believe we should get onto some more fun topics. Let's say.
Choose your subject. I don't give a fuck. We are free people right now. Uh, At,
Well, exactly. But the
at
problem
least,
is I don't have a topic.
eh, I don't have to, but I want it to be organic as possible because I don't see point in doing something uh, planned.
Okay,
I mean,
let's say I have a topic right now. Like what the first thing that came to mind in the last 10 seconds, actually.
come on, say it.
Okay, like there was a lot, well, not a lot, but some kind of discussion between us in the past and so on. Electronic cigarettes.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
I believe you actually smoked one or two these single-use electronic cigarettes from a shop.
I think that there was single use, but I'm not sure. Our friend's girlfriend, you know who I'm talking about, said to me that they are multiple use and you can change the insides. So
Well, I don't know
that
about that. Well,
that's not the main thing. So what do you want to ask?
let's first talk about the taste. Basically, you smoked the one when you brought one, and the first time you smoked it, the ones that are sold at the shop as one-time use. Could you describe your experience? It was it good? Was it bad? Was it like I don't know, shit or something?
I would say one of the to me one of the biggest joys that it brought to me. You know, used to smoke kind of a lot that rolling cigarettes, rolling tobacco.
Rolling tobacco,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and I tried that thing. I bought apple and mint together. I mean, in one cigarette. In one.
Yeah.
Uh, it was taste was good. I liked that. It's synthetic apple. I mean, that taste like gum. I think you know that taste, like apple gum.
Yeah, yeah.
So you cannot, at least me, I couldn't suck it straight through my lungs. It started first. It was cold because of mint, and then it little bit not hot, but it little bit burned.
It
Not
has like a kind of a throat hit.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was not because of the smoke, but because of mint. Maybe with the others they would be different, but with mint I had that problem. And the most interesting thing that happened with that cigarette to me was after I finished it. It was, well, I think 4 days, 4 or 3 days. That was enough. I couldn't smoke any other cigarettes. I mean, I didn't want, and in my head there was one thought: shitty taste. aftertaste and the taste when you smoked. I mean, simple cigarettes or even rolled cigarettes.
Yeah, like it was the same for me. For me, it was like kind of a like experience. Actually, I was smoking e-cigarettes in the past, but it was like 6 or 7 years ago, and technology wasn't, let's say, perfect. Well, it's not perfect right now, but
You mean
it
those
was basically
vapes?
developed, I would say.
You mean those vapes or that heated tobacco? Which ones?
No, I mean the vape,
Ah, yeah,
because
yeah.
I actually smoked the heated tobacco. You know at which friend's house?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I tried that shittiest taste I ever had. Sorry, but
Yeah,
that
like
shit,
for me too. I didn't like, but
yeah,
I was
burnt
vaping
socks.
before actually for I don't know from half to 1 year or something. Well, it was essentially until my vape broke and stuff, and I didn't even look back. But uh, I actually tried these new one-time cigarettes. Well, at the first, what I learned, you basically don't smoke this single-use cigarette without any adjustment in your car while driving with all four windows open at like 100 kilometers an hour.
What happened?
Because you will burn your freaking lips, lungs, and shit.
Oh, it
Don't
start
freaking do it.
burning? What the fuck
It
happened?
was fucking burning.
Jesus. What the
Yeah, so
fuck?
don't do it. This is basically my experience, and I don't advise you to do that. You can smoke it at home, you can smoke it at the parking lot, wherever, but don't smoke it while driving with all the windows open. Well, it was plus like 35 outside, and I didn't have any choice. Like, my conditioner is not working. But yeah, so I
Wh-
tried smoking it, and I regret it. So yeah.
Where did you stop?
Okay, we were talking about e-cigarettes, and I was just telling my experience when
Yeah,
I first
that you
single,
almost burned yourself with that shit.
not almost. I did burn myself with this shit, and well, yeah, with all the precautions, well said. Um, actually, after that, I thought to myself, why I just not buy like this normal e-cigarette, like the multiple, where you fill the e-liquid in and stuff. I had a little bit experience, let's say, with this. I knew what kind of e-liquids I would like to use, but it was different like 5 to 6 years ago. Like I found one brand still selling their e-liquids as a classic e-liquids, but yeah, I actually tried some of them, and right now actually I'm smoking one. So
How it
essentially,
changed?
the market shifted from that time. At that time, they sold like various kind of strength e-liquids. Like I'm talking about the burning sensation you talk to your throat. Essentially, this is nicotine quantity in each e-liquid because the e-liquids in the EU, and I mean European Union, essentially they banned all the containers more than 2 milliliters. So
Milligrams,
essentially, these
dude, milligrams.
no, it's 2 milliliters
I
for a
milliliters.
container.
Oh, I thought you said
No, it's 20
millimeters.
milligram, and
I thought about length.
I'll
I don't know
I'll talk
why I
about it later.
heard about length. Millimeters.
No, it's essentially 2 milliliters.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
And well, I have actually this e-cigarette right now that they brought, like you know, the multiple use one, and it comes with a 2 milliliter container, but the manufacturer says like standard should be like 6 milliliter. But EU has banned it and they sell it with only 2 milliliter
Why ban it?
one. Well, I don't know. Like EU bans a lot of stupid stuff like high capacity magazines, but
Jesus fucking
this is
Christ,
another
that's
topic.
a pain to you.
Yeah, it's my thing, but well, I don't
It's
care.
it is a wet dream of some American liberals. I think high
Yeah,
capacity magazine ban.
yeah, and we still have Islamic terrorism in the
Oh
EU.
fuck yes, with the Russian and now American military equipment.
Yep.
Jesus.
So yeah, like these electronic cigarettes, like I tried some of these e-liquids, and I came up actually with a recipe myself, like for today, like because all these good e-liquids sell only with 20 milligrams of strength, and this stuff is essentially what you mentioned previously with all this throat hit. Let's say I fill this e-cigarette like with 20 milliliter liquid. I take like I don't know, let's say 5 to 8 hits from it, and I don't have the urge to smoke anything else because it's that strong. And if I want to smoke anything else, I have to decrease this strength. I should add some other e-liquids that have no nicotine, or let's say mix it with some lower nicotine content. And as far as I found it in the shops, they only sell 20 milligram strength liquids, basically the good liquids.
Wait. So there is liquid with no nicotine. So what the fuck you are
Yeah,
smoking? So what the fuck?
there's
What's the
e-liquid with
point?
nicotine, but actually they sell it in 60 milliliter bottles, but it has only 50 milliliters of this liquid. So essentially, you can additionally buy nicotine liquid and mix essentially yourself to the strength you want.
Oh, now I got it. Yeah. That's
Yeah, but essentially you can't buy these small liquid bottles like 10 milliliters pre-mixed and stuff because all these pre-mixed are 20 milligrams of strength and it's very strong. It's like I don't know, like I did 8 like tops and it was enough for me. Like, and I feel like I was smoking like 2 fucking cigarettes, so it
so
was
it's
pretty bad.
bad. It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, and for right now, I came up with a formula. I mix like 20 milliliters of iced cola liquid, which gives me essentially like this sweet taste in my mouth. I add like some menthol, which gives me menthol taste, and on the top I add this. Well, I don't know. This is like a highest rated red estire liquid from the shop. I add actually like some nicotine to make it like 3 milligrams of strength, but I mix it with all these other liquids, and let's say I get somewhere around like 8 to 10 milligrams of strength liquid, so I can smoke it not for like 8 hits or 5 or something, and get that harder throat hit.
So
And
let's say
I
for
believe it's good.
pleasure. You're just smoking for
Yeah, like
pleasure.
this is good. And for today, I'm looking something like you mentioned, like an apple, which has like some sour taste, and which has this not that kind of a sweet and like sugary taste. So yeah, like I believe like buying these multiple use e-cigarettes are better than buying like these single time e-cigarettes because these single time e-cigarettes cost what, like 5 to 6 euros?
Yeah, but that's the point. I'm not sure that. After I talked to that girl, I'm not sure that it is single use. If it is a single use for 5 or 6 euros, that's a ripoff. Jesus. For 4 days? No, 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 no.
Exactly, but like this e-cigarette, well, they everything can be repaired with appropriate knowledge, but whether you have time and let's say money to invest into this stuff,
If
like
you want to
that,
fuck with it, let's say.
well, you can't fuck with it. Well, there's not a lot of things that can go wrong with it. It's quite a simple device, but I don't know. Like, let's say for first thing, you will need a charger for this little battery that's in there. That's what basically makes this thing go, and that's the first thing that fails there.
Yeah.
So to charge this battery, you need external charge, and you need to know wattages, voltages, like the strength of a current at which you need to charge this battery and stuff. Do you really have time like to invest into all this knowledge? I don't believe like you have any interest and then the time to invest like let's say 4 hours a day in researching this topic and how to make it work.
Fuck no.
No,
Fuck
yeah,
no.
exactly. And this is why you pay like I don't know, like I paid like 35 euros for my multiple use e-cigarette, and right now I just have to find like appropriate e-liquids for it, and that's it.
Knowing that you are a fucking chemist, after hearing how you mix different oils and liquids to make your, let's say, concoction that you like, so fuck yeah. You will. You can do that. You like to do that.
Well, it's not that I like to do that. I choose this over like smoking normal cigarettes because I noticed like my smoking habits lately. Uh, well, they were kind of bad, I would say. Like smoking almost a pack a day. Well, this is like another level, I would say, and I don't want to do that. So this is exactly why I switched to these e-cigarettes. I let's say while going back from work, I on the way I smoked e-cigarette for I don't know 10 minutes while I drive. That's it. I don't have the urge to smoke until the late night when I'm going to sleep, and at the morning while going to work I smoke it again, and that's it. I don't have the urge to smoke, and while thinking about normal smokes makes me like sick.
So
I don't know what this thing does to me, but yes, this is how it is.
I would say it's not that bad thinking that what you get from normal cigarettes. I mean, that smoke is dangerous to you. I mean, burning uh, that junk that you inhale from burning paper that is stuffed in there.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like
That
this
shit's
is not that
killing
bad.
you. That
Well,
shit is
as it
killing you.
said, like nothing should go into your lungs apart from the clean and fresh air. But we all know how it works with the smokers and stuff. And like I believe this tool like helps me with smoking and stuff. Like right now I get nicotine and stuff, and I believe the last stage of this will be when I'll try like using this chewing tobacco that I have left over from my trips to Sweden, and I'll probably use it, and I'll probably never smoke again.
You really think that?
Probably yes, probably no. I don't know. Well, I cannot promise you anything like we won't smoke together on some kind of an occasion.
Oh, that's not that much of a problem. I would smoke, I think, one cigarette sometimes a day, and that's it. And just because it kind of helps me to relax after a day's work. I mean, I come back home, I sit, roll cigarette, and that's it. One a day at the evening after work, and that's it. Except when I meet with you, with other friends, maybe. But that's all. To me, that's not such a big urge, I would say.
Well, this is how I started actually,
I
but no,
this is how
this
I'm
is probably the
ending
best
this.
way to quit.
This is how I'm ending this, I would say. I don't know. We will see. I'm not promising to you. I'm maybe just trying to control myself a little bit. Sometimes we need that control, that not only that voice that says, "Oh, fuck it, you live one time." You need a little bit of that voice that says, "Hey, fuckface, stop what you're doing. Drop that cookie. Drop that cigarette. Start to exercise. And shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Stop
like
bitching."
promise your wife like you won't smoke, and so that she would hit your head when you try to smoke,
My
and
wife?
you will quit fast, I believe.
Oh, uh, she would she could have that right to say to me, "Drop smoking," because uh, not because then when she quit smoking, she smokes every day. When she stops, then she will have the right to tell me to not smoke even that one a day or two a day, I don't know, or with friends by the bottle of whiskey.
Well, I don't consider like people being smokers like when they smoke one or two cigarettes while drinking some kind of bottle of strong liquor.
Liquor, yeah, yeah.
But uh, but actually, what we were doing like we were smoking every day, and then each day more or less, and then this is what we try actually to quit.
Yeah.
So you don't believe like this is crime to smoke one, two, or three cigarettes, let's say a night while drinking with some friends once or twice a year. But we consider this a problem if we smoke each day and every day.
And you smoke a pack a day or even two, some like some of people I know. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not even thinking what that fucked up thing is doing to their lungs or other organs in there. I'm try to think about material stuff. I mean, how much money you are spending.
Yeah, this is exactly why I switched to these fucking e-liquids and stuff. Like, I pay like I don't know, €5 for a e-liquid bottle of 10 milligrams. It gives me like 20 milligram strength of e-liquid, and the max I can put in my e-cig is two. I don't actually put more than one, and I put more of this e-liquid that has 3% nicotine, and basically I make like 10% liquid. I smoke it a little bit, a few times a day instead of smoking normal cigarettes, and that's it. And I believe it helps.
Dude, you get little buzz from that. I
Well,
mean,
nicotine is nicotine.
sometimes with simple cigarettes, I just smoke. I used to smoke because if I don't, I starting to be. I will be angry at shit at my wife for no reason, just because I didn't smoke. That's why I smoked. for a time. But to me, that was fucked up. I was angry because, like a little child, I didn't get my fucking popsicle to suck. Jesus. Now I'm
Yeah,
saying that. Now I'm thinking about that. That sounds so fucking stupid. That is exactly like that. Like a fucking child at the shop that mommy didn't buy him a fucking popsicle. That's why that stupid child is screaming at everybody. He's angry, he's anxious. That sounds so fucked up to me, even right now.
yeah, exactly.
Just because I didn't suck on that stupid burning stick. Fuck.
Yeah, it works the same for everybody. Like when I was the first time I was smoking like a pack a day. I was like studying at the university, and I had to be at the university, and I was smoking like a chimney back then. But I don't know, like a few things I've noticed throughout my smoking career. What actually helped me, well, or not helped me, I don't know how to describe it. Actually, uh, the first time when I went to Finland to study, I actually brought a pack of Marlboros. Uh, since Marlboros were cheap in our country, it was like €2 for a pack or something. And in Finland, it cost like almost four. And the funny thing is, I was a smoker back then, but I sold all this block of 10 packs of these cigarettes for €3.50 each, while I paid like €2 and shit. Or two ten or 220, I don't remember. But I sold all this stuff, and I brought fucking rolling tobacco. Shit, like when I think to myself, like I brought rolling tobacco and I smoked this rolling tobacco because it was cheap to smoke like that. But after that came periods of university, like smoking almost a pack a day and stuff. But it was kind of like a friend's influence when everybody says like, "Oh yeah, let's go for a smoke." Like, who doesn't smoke? They work and shit. Ну, типу, kas nerūka, tas dirba.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
So yeah,
The same phrase goes everywhere. The place that I used to work, same thing. Everybody who doesn't smoke goes to work. Everybody who smokes come with me.
yeah. So this is basically the philosophy in these places, and I went there. I did this and that, and I was smoking like for the current job. Well, let's admit we both like when we started doing our jobs, we smoked like fucking chimneys.
I smoked before that. Before this job, I smoked like a fucking chimney.
But well, it didn't help you quit.
Not the job. Well, when I started this job, I didn't smoke, I think, even a cigarette. Even one cigarette for at least, I think, 4 months. Then came, no, wait, 3 months. Then came summer. Then I came to meet you and other friends, and here we go again. Bottle of whiskey, few beers, and let's have fun with a cigarette. Something like
Well,
that.
that's good to hear. Like, what kind of encouraging friends you have.
Best in the fucking world. I won't sell them for anything.
As you can see.
Fuck those assholes, but damn, I love them.
Well, yeah, these assholes encourage you to smoke, but
Ah,
well,
they,
they smoke themselves. But
dude,
everyone is trying to quit now. Like, we're not in our early 20s and stuff. and well, we cannot smoke as much, drink as much, and have as much fun as we can.
Dude, I will say this: better I'll smoke. Better I will smoke to this day than I'll try. Then I'll try uh, strong drugs like heroin or others strong
Well, actually,
and
there's
become
there's a
fucking
funny
addict.
story like from back when I was in Finland. Um, I had a blockmate. As you know, I lived with a girl in one, like, let's say, block. We
Yeah,
had like two rooms and then a common kitchen, which we shared. And there was another door outside that went to another block, and I had another Lithuanian and an Indian person who was like I don't know, he was like over the top, but
yeah. I remember you said that he was a little bit dick.
well, yeah, he was, but he was okay, I believe, compared to the person I will tell you about this story. Like, even me and him agreed, like, this dude, like, was a fucking grass, man. Like,
Weed.
once there was a party in the nearby block, and we went there. Like, this is, as I believe, this was the party where I almost like knocked out some black dude's teeth and shit. Yeah. So essentially, this was a party in a nearby block, and we went there, and there was one Finnish guy. Like, we thought he was kind of like interesting, let's just say. And by interesting, I mean he was high.
He was smoking weed, dude. He
Yeah,
was smoking
exactly.
weed.
And guess who went to him and asked him like, "Did you smoke some? Did you got some?"
Who is a
And
friendly
yeah,
one?
this is how things escalated.
Yeah.
And we went there like had some joints and stuff. Yeah, exactly. 2012. And like, yeah, he told us a lot of like interesting things. Like, in Finland, there are a lot of like what I don't know, like a definition should be different. Like, for word drug den. In an American English, drug den means basically the guys who are high at their own house. The house is trashed and stuff. But in Finland, there are also houses that they invite all these drug users to test out new drugs for free. And he told us like, you can get all kinds of drugs there. So basically, you go there, they put all of that stuff on a table, and you're free to go at anything. So yeah, but the story is not about that. The story is about this dude. Like, okay, the first night we smoked and stuff, and it was fun, you know. Like, we're all students, studying at the same university. We talked about stuff, and so on. Like, the night has finished by then, and the next day, basically, we see this guy walking through the street. I was actually quite a big smoker there. Like, even like Vietnamese people went by me and told me like, "Oh, dude, you do not need to go to university. I see you smoking all the time in your fucking at your fucking doorway and shit." And I was like, "Yeah, well, father had smoked, so yeah." But like, I saw this dude like he's walking like I'm like, "Is that dude, huh?" And I call him like he says like, "Oh yeah, man, I'm high and shit." And I'm like, okay, like just yesterday we smoked some weed, and well, it's not good like to be high like few days in a row and shit. But okay, like then this dude disappeared for I know, like 2 to 3 weeks. And next time I saw him, guess in what state he was?
High as sky.
High sky and high as fuck. And this dude was fucking high again on fucking weed or some fucking drug. And we called him fucking Gross, man. Like
Gross, man.
he was smoking like so much fucking weed or using so much fucking drugs. I don't fucking know myself, but yeah.
Where these kind of people get money?
No, but like
They're
he's
too
going to
high to
graduate fucking
work.
university.
And that.
No, actually, when we went to his place, like me, my mates, and stuff, like we had like basic dormitory. We didn't even have like fucking curtains on the windows. Well, I had, but
You
they were
love
left
privacy.
by previous persons and stuff in my room, so I had everything that I need, but others didn't. So, like, we had a very basic room. There was a table, few chairs that were given to us on exchange basis. Like, if they broke, we could exchange them. There was one bed and one closet in the room. That's it. And when I went to this dude's place, he had a fucking leather sofa sitting in the middle of his fucking room, like new tables, a guitar in the corner, and stuff. Like, he had everything. And well, I don't believe like there's much money invested by Finnish standards, but by our standards, it would have been a lot of money.
You mean
Like,
Lithuanian standards?
yes,
Oh, that's not hard
and
for
like
other countries
his
to
parents
invest.
could support, and the drug prices were quite alike to ours. It wasn't much more expensive, I would say, and well, it's well from as much as we talked and from as much as he told us what were the prices. But yeah, this dude like was high all day, every day, and as we saw him, as I saw him throughout my stay there, he was high as fucking fuck. And I don't. Where does he get the money from? I don't know. His parents. Well, he doesn't work shit, but but yeah, he got
Maybe he sell the same drugs. He was high. He had drugs, so I believe maybe he sold them.
well. Tell you the truth, we brought some from him, and we well he told us that the margin like he was putting on these drugs is what, like, €5 for a gram, shit, but the gram cost like 10, and I don't know.
Jesus, €10, cheap as fuck.
€10 for drugs and like 5 for him and like 15. I know, like it was quite an okay price for that country and for that time, I would say.
Even in our country, I think that price would be okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't that expensive at that time, and it was freaking okay. I mean, and well, yeah,
Yep,
it was
he
how
was
it was.
selling it.
Well, actually, the biggest regret I have, like from that time, was when we were drunk with my mate. You know which one,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
probably.
yeah, yeah.
And basically, we were walking drunk as fuck. It was 4 or 5 in the morning. I don't remember. It was almost bright, but in the winter, well, it might have been around 60 or shit. I don't know. But it was raining, and we decided to have some fun, let's say. And guess kind of fun, what kind of fun we had when we saw stacks of newspapers and flyers for big supermarkets.
Knowing that you both are fucking idiots, You picked those newspapers and flyers and you threw them around
Well, not quite, not kind of around.
all
But
over
we
the
took
place.
some few stacks to the fucking ditch. Well, at least I did. And
Idiot.
my friend, you know which, took some few stacks on the roof of the kindergarten. And guess what? Next morning, I was like making myself some tea in my kitchen. I'm looking through the window and I see all these stacks on the freaking kindergarten's roof. Yes,
And
this is how
nobody
the shit
even
fucked up.
noticed.
It's even funny not while being fucking drunk.
I was correct. You guys are idiots. Even I won't do that, probably. Ugh. I'm not
Well,
sure.
idiots, like we saw bigger idiots. Someone stole his sausage with fucking platter from a fridge.
Ah, yeah, I heard about that.
Well, it kicked out the chain of events, which I won't be telling you about right now. So, yeah.
I think you all, some time ago, you already told me that story.
Probably is, but I probably won't tell it on the street. So,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Maybe not. Maybe not. Jesus.
well,
Oh,
it's quite a fun day, but yeah.
yeah.
So, coming back like to modern times from 2012.
We had a lot of crazy times when were growing up.
Well, we had some crazy times like playing bottles with some fucking girls and shit and smoking like these cheapest contraband cigars brought for like 60 euro cents. Basically, it was 2 liters, I believe.
Oh,
Back.
even when Litos was around.
Yep.
Oh, that's
When
an
we were
old time.
fucking 12, goddammit.
Jesus, don't tell that so loud. Don't embarrass me around nobody.
Well, this was our life back then.
Ah, we were dumb kids with no responsibilities except when parents need to whoop our asses because
Well,
we're
we had kind of responsibility. We didn't break our limbs and shit.
Eh, yeah, but maybe then we would learn something.
Learn what? Like playing bottle with girls and breaking your fucking arms? Like,
I don't know how you can mash breaking arms and spinning bottle with girls.
I don't fucking know, but it was the time, and there was nothing else to learn, and we were quite smart kids, I
Oh,
would say. Like, compared to today's kids and shit.
today's kids, oh, we lost this generation,
Exactly.
and probably generation after us will think the same about the generation after them.
Well, maybe, but like, we had good times on our own, and I believe, like, I don't regret anything like that we did in our youth.
Youth, you wanna tell me that we are old men now? Fuck you. I
Youth, I mean, like until the age of 18 or some shit,
oh,
or even 16.
yeah. E- Well, you're right. You're right. But I think we still don't
All
have
this
children.
after cider and shit.
Oh, oh, don't remind me that. Jesus, that was nastiest shit that I ever drank, and
Apple cider, the killer of kids.
yeah, uh, and I drank a lot of shit in my life. That was, I would say, except some other Like,
For nowadays, it would be acceptable, but for back then, there were a lot of better ciders. Let's say peaches and shit, or I don't know, some apple cider. It was way better back then, but
dude, apple cider is still disgusting to me.
it killed us on that one particular occasion.
Yeah, few drops of it will tear you apart. Jesus
I'm
fucking.
happy that I didn't drink a lot of that cider. I drank more vodka at
Yeah,
that time.
yeah, that was the killing joke because we what we drank not a little bit of vodka. We drank from a glass, from plastic glass. I mean, size of it, like
Yeah, yeah, I remember.
fucking, I don't know, uh, 0.2 milliliters. Oh, liter. Yeah, 0.2.
No, it was kind of a normal glass for zero point 0.3 milliliters, but oh well, 300
I
milliliters
think
to be exact.
like a can of cola.
Yeah, like 300 milliliters, but it was like well, we drank from only the bottom, and it was like 10 to 20 milliliters of vodka, and then we had some kind of coke and shit.
Oh, so you drank mixed. I remember I drank
No, it was not mixed in one basically
in one
one
glass.
glass. It was basically you drink vodka and then you have some
Du-
coke on top.
Dude, do you, of course, stupid question. Of course you won't remember, but maybe. I think we drank. What we drank was not white vodka. It was
It was cherry
Spangules.
vodka. This is
No,
what I
I think
remember.
Spangules. I don't know how it is
Не,
in
вишня.
English. Vishna?
Yep.
Damn, that
Absoluka.
was yeah, Lithuanian vodka.
Yep, it was the cherry.
Nastiest and cheapest vodka in the fucking world that can freeze in the freezer.
That fucking 16-year-olds can get, or 15-year-olds can get, or even
Everybody.
14-year-olds can get. I don't freaking remember how old you were.
I don't I don't know how we get it. Oh, we didn't buy that. We didn't buy that.
It
We
was not ours. We brought fucking cactus cider.
we met few friends and then they gave that to us. Yeah, and I remember.
Nope. One of our friends brought us this cider because there was nothing else left in the shop.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
we brought it because it was kind of an occasion to drink.
yeah.
And we went there. And I'm glad like we sat with the other guys who had freaking water. Because I remember one of our dudes running with two bottles of our cider in both of his hands and offering it to everyone.
Whole evening. He was running with those bottles whole evening. Nobody drank that shit.
Yep,
It was nasty. I love
exactly.
cactus nectar, I love cactus juice, but that shit was nasty. Fuck
Yep.
everybody who says otherwise. Any, I would say that any cider in, at least in Lithuania, sucks. Sorry,
Yep.
but it sucks.
Well, actually, it was some kind of alcohol we could buy at that time because, like, it wasn't well the
And
time when we could buy
drink,
alcohol legally.
dude,
Even right now, they have the legal drinking age set at the age of 20, not the 18 when it was back then.
dude in America 21.
Well, actually, in Finland, it's 20 for strong drinks.
Oh,
But
they
you could buy
diversified.
beer, I don't know, like from 18 or even less. But the problem is they sell this beer until 5 degrees in the common shops, and for anything higher, you have to go to specialized shops.
Ah, it tastes like piss.
I would say so. We actually brought one box of beer for two of us, and well, it went quite well, I would say, back then. I don't know how it would be now, but
Dude, quite
back then it
frankly,
was okay.
sometimes I think you can drink any beer.
Well, it was little beer, and it was, well, kind of good actually.
You can
I wouldn't
drink
say it
any
was
beer.
bad.
You
Like,
may not like it, but you will drink it.
well, like let's say for today, like I purchased some beer from Lidl, no, not from the brands like that are available in the other shops, but I mean Lidl specific beer, and it was like a majority of IPA, and it was like bad, like taste of hoop in them. It's like fucking insane. It's basically gross. Like fuck all this beer, man.
I stopped drinking beer because I cannot find good beer that I like. Or the problem is I have to go to specialized shops, and yet it will be hard and too expensive for me to buy beer.
Well, it's not that hard to well, not to find, but to buy like this 6.8 degrees beer.
Yeah.
You know which one I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah. That beer is good. That beer is good, and it's kind of popular, as my understanding goes, because
Well,
it's kind of hard to
it
find.
was in the common shops, and the common shops don't sell it anymore. They sell the same brand of beer, but it's like a maximum of 5.6 degrees, and they sell 6.8 only in this brewery's specialized shop. And for right now, they even have a 7.5 degrees beer.
Yeah, they have even eight,
No, no, I mean the same brand as 6.8, the same bottle essentially, and
except it
everything.
is stronger.
Yeah, it is stronger, and the taste, well, is kind of like artificial. I tried it like I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago or some stuff. I drank half a bottle of it. I didn't like it very much. It was kind of synthetic taste
Yeah.
with mixed with some strong alcohol, I would say.
I think
But 6.8 is very good, I would say.
I think, and from my experience, many our branded beers that are sold in popular shops like Maxima or any other shops are spiked with strong alcohol like vodka, because
Well, the strong beers are, but the majority of them are uh, going around like 5 degrees, and they're all okay, I believe. It comes down to the pricing of them, because like, why the hell should I buy the beer like which costs €1.20 when I can get the same kind of taste of beer which costs like euro? They're all like almost the same, I believe.
we call them in here cento. Cento beer.
Mm, yeah, beer is beer.
No, it's not. Beer is
It
good beer
is
or bad beer.
until some kind of a percentage, but well, there are these IPA beers which are like gross.
IPA is. Well, I need to call some experts, I think, for that because some of my friends know stuff about beer, and they can maybe bring some beer to try.
Well, this IPA you can buy it any little and shit, but this tastes gross. It has like a
Let's say
overwhelming
IPA,
taste of hope.
dude. IPA is a species of beer. Let's say that it's
Yes,
it's
and
not brand. It's not
they all have taste of hope, and this hope
of
is like
of what?
a pin,
Ah,
and
and
this taste is fucking terrible.
So how the beer should taste? I don't understand. I don't like beer. I like stronger. I like stronger drinks.
Well, this taste is like worse, even like chewing real hoop in your mouth.
Never done that.
I actually, well, they were growing at my place like 5 years ago. You could have.
You're a sick man. You know that?
I'm not.
You
This
know that.
was like
What the
everything.
fuck are you chewing? Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, you have to know the taste.
Yeah, don't try it with shit. You gotta know
What
the
you mean?
taste. What? Why so silent?
What you mean, like, fucking don't try.
Don't try to taste shit.
I'm not tasting shit, like, actually, tell the truth, I was tasting it like when I was like 10 years old and shit.
Ew.
But,
I don't wanna
that's
know that. I don't wanna know that. I'm not judging, but I don't wanna know that. Sorry, dude.
oh man.
No problem. Relax. 10 years old or whatever. That's not problem.
Well, no, these were the times for us. Like, it was the 1990s, Eastern Europe and shit. So yeah.
Sounds like a bad thing being born in the Eastern Europe.
Well, Eastern Europe in 1990s. I don't know what you did, but while I was living in the city, we were running throughout the yards, and well, if you went through to the wrong yard to play basketball, you got your ass beaten, and the biggest fucking attraction it was for us to run throughout these unfinished buildings and shit and play catch.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I believe that. That should be fun.
Well, it was how it was back then, and it was nothing we could do about it.
But
And
dude,
there
we
was a lot
had
of trash
childhood.
everywhere and shit, and we did the best that we could back then. It was the 1990s.
Dude, we had childhood. We run around in the fields. We do whatever we want. We didn't sit by our computers. We didn't sit around our phones, stuck to those things like kids these days. They are stuck to the phones.
Yep.
And at least me, I see them every day, and with every child I see them getting dumber and dumber. They, even newborn child, let's say, I don't know, well, not newborn, at least 1 year old, knows how to swipe on phone screen.
Yeah, like he knows how to swipe the fucking Tinder.
Oh, something like that, yeah. Jesus, I'm thinking about that. That kid will be stuck to his phone, and parents don't see anything wrong in that. If kid is screaming, crying or something, they will give him phone, he will shut the hell up, and the parents are happy.
Yep.
What we were doing when we were 4, 5 year old, 10 at least, we were playing outside, football,
Yeah,
basketball.
exactly. We're playing outside, like
We were
finding
physically
friends,
active. We were physically
getting into
active.
like getting to know each other, getting to know environment and stuff.
Yeah, and now when a guy or a girl tries to talk to somebody that they don't know, try to make friends, they are looked like someone abnormal. Why you are talking to me, or somebody will call cops and say he raped me.
Yeah.
Something like that. That's fucking scary to me because I heard not from one. I mean, I heard that a lot of times when a guy tries to talk to a girl that he doesn't know, tries to meet up, tries
Yeah.
to, I mean, set a date or show that he is interested in her. She looks at him when he tries to talk, just saying hi. She looks at him like he's a crazy person. And I see videos from USA. First thing a girl or a boy is asking from a girl is Snapchat or Facebook contact, not even a phone number. Snapchat. Jesus. Some of us don't even have Snapchat. I have what?
Well, I
Facebook?
can give you one bad example of like seeing girls like in your life, or should I say? That's I don't know. But, we, you know, which of my mates in Finland had a fucking blockmate from fucking Nepal?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, not from India, but from Nepal.
yeah.
So this dude once told us, like, we were drinking as usual at his place, you know, and well, he was always around. Like, he was older than us. We were like in our 20s, 20, 21, and stuff like these kind of like ages for us. And this dude was like older than us. I would say at least like 25 or something. And this dude told us once, like, when we were sitting like with the girls and shit and stuff, like, well, we were enjoying life. But this dude was like, man, you know, like, once I went to university, and by saying like, once I went to university, man, after half fucking year, like saying once I went to university, we were like, what the fuck? Okay, like, university, no one gives a fuck. Okay, so this dude tells us, I saw this girl, like, she looked at me like, now she's my fucking girlfriend, and we're like, what the fuck, man? Like, because she looked at you, that doesn't she have right to look at you or some shit?
Good thing at least he didn't say that she is his wife now.
Yeah, like it was almost a death alert. And we
Proper.
were like, what? Like, I don't understand. Like, and this is where this generation is going. Like, people are so self-centered and stuck in their own bubbles with these phones and stuff, not going outside, not talking to the real people outside, because the conversations in the real world are not anything alike that you have on Tinder, Snapchat, or some shit.
Dude, wanna hear a paradox that I thought about right now? People, and I mean youth, is using social media to communicate together, right?
Yeah,
But they are asocial. They don't have social skills, but they are using a thing that is called social media. Isn't that stupid? Some kind of stupidity and paradox of life.
well, everything you see on social media, it doesn't work in real life like that.
Yeah. Let's say, like, some people are using social media just to annoy others or call stupid names to
Well,
others.
actually, as you mentioned,
No responsibility for that in social media. I don't say it should be, but yeah. But in real life, probably, at least in Lithuania, you will say something that people don't know. You're probably gonna get punched.
yeah.
I don't say this is a good thing that you get punched, but yeah, this is our culture. This is the country that we are living.
Exactly. Well, this is actually how it works, and like as you mentioned previously, let's say the dude in the street tries to use the same words as he uses in his social media to write under someone's post, like the girl would probably scream a fucking rape and shit for something like that, or I don't know, you get punched in the face. Well, it doesn't work like that.
I'm if I'm right now somehow divorced, my wife divorced. Let's say if I would have the opportunity to look for a girl right now, I would be scared shitless because anytime I do something wrong, I mean, touch her or say something that she don't like or think that she in the future won't like that, she could scream rape and my life is over.
Yeah, like she can accuse you like of fucking rape like after 10 fucking years living together.
Yeah, yeah,
Man.
and maybe she won't prove that I won't be judged and sentenced to jail or something, but my career, my personal life probably will end because I have that sticker on me, that rapist or pedophile these days very sticks to people. Jesus.
Yep, like this shit sticks like fast and you can't shake it off even if you prove your innocence.
Yeah, yeah, that scares me. Good thing that at least it is not like that in our country, for now at least. But in the West, damn, I read so much articles. 10 years, a girl accuses somebody of rape 10 years after, 20 years after, with no proof, or even, I mean, 1 year, but without proof. And she talks, no talk to the cops, no talk to lawyers or something. She just decides to write it on social media. I mean, I saw some of YouTubers, Twitch streamers that careers almost ended because of that. Because some idiot tried to. She didn't even go to authorities. She straight decided to write it on social media that I was
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
like this
He
kind of
raped
shit
me.
actually happened in our country, but some of them were proven to be fake actually.
Yeah, but is there any
But still, it's very hard to get up from that blow or something, I should say. Like,
to society? It already sticked that you are a rapist. That's scary.
yeah, like let's say you like women beater or some shit. Like, let's say at what Norbe had. Like, this bitch like accused him of being like a girl beater and some shit. But some of even that girl's friends proved that these photos were made like I don't know, like 2 years ago, even before the time they were I don't know they knew each other, and it was from some kind of party which was like some time ago and stuff, and she was bragging to these friends. And she posted these pictures to fucking newspapers and shit and told them like, oh, he beat me. He hit my head to the fucking radiator. No, he didn't. And even her friends proved that shit. So I believe like we give too much credit to these people who say like or who drop these accusations. left and right.
So, some people think that we should, without any proof, just believe rape victims. But we are not thinking about presumption of innocence. You are not guilty, and that's all. Jesus.
Well, you're not guilty until proven
Proven guilty.
otherwise at the
Yeah,
bar
yeah,
of
yeah.
law.
Until I forgot whole saying, all law, but yeah, until proven guilty. So why the fuck society is so damn stupid to do these things? It is not proven that these people are guilty. So why the fuck that man or woman, I don't know, these situations, uh, man or woman are fired from their job, lost their sometimes even families, just because somebody stick their finger and said he or she guilty, raped me, and whatever.
Well, this is what happens nowadays.
And in our country, that thing sticks like a fucking glue. I mean,
Like in
it,
the whole fucking West. So yeah.
uh, I mean, even judicial system. So, in few occasions, people were sentenced for 10 years, 8 years in prison without even fucking proof.
You know that that's not the worst thing. The worst thing is actually these people that make accusations. Even they are proven like guilty of making false accusations, they usually don't get any sentences.
No
And the
punishment
people who
at
are
all.
innocent and accused of this crime by these people, they spend real time in jail. They spend they serve real sentences. They pay real consequences. And after that, these people that accused, they don't get anything. No sentences, nothing. No fines.
And why is that? I don't understand. This system is fucked up.
Well,
That's
as
stupid.
mentioned, it's like the fucking ideology. Let's believe the victim first and don't give a fuck about the other party that he's accusing.
Everything is politicized. Everything is a fucking ideology nowadays. Uh, that's so
Yeah.
dumb. That's so fucking dumb.
Well, this is how it happens nowadays.
Even when you are looking into any social problem in Lithuania, it is politicized to shit.
Everything is, but there's so much we can do about it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I agree with that. We are left just with fun topic to talk by the bottle of whiskey or on the stated on the internet.
Yeah.
And maybe we will be, I don't know, ridiculed for our opinions on YouTube or anywhere else. People won't like our opinion, but yeah, I think we should have right to say what we think, and other people should have right to say that they don't like our opinions. But for I don't think we should be judged or banned for our opinion.
Well, tell to some people, but
Even living in
these people are stupid, essentially.
dude,
This is not a topic.
even living in Lithuania, I think I am idealistic person. I want freedom of speech. I dream about it. That I could say whatever I want, and not to be afraid to be banned on the internet or be fired from my job just because of how I'm thinking. or what I'm saying.
Well, rhetoric of our government is basically like going the opposite way, as you're saying. Like they're telling us like, if you don't like us, if you protest us, you're the enemy of the state because we are the state, and if you're against us, you are against the state.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah.
against the country.
We noticed that on last protest in Lithuania.
Yep.
Le- let's admit that protest grew into a fucking riot really fast.
Well, it wasn't a riot because riot was like 12 years ago, I believe.
And that what
That was a riot. This one, this one was like 10 people throwing one or two stones at something. But yeah, but now they're prosecuted like fucking huge ass fucking criminals who killed fucking someone. Oh, and they're looking for external enemies. Oh, there's Russians. Oh, there's this. Oh, there's that. Oh, you're the enemy of the
No,
state.
not Russians. Belarus are the
No, no,
biggest
it's
enemy
Russia.
right now. Oh yeah, Belarus is controlled by Russians. Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
So essentially, there are Russians everywhere, and it's Russians' fault.
And if you are against that ideology that our government is spewing, you are hired by Russian intelligence or something.
And like if let's say, well, you loudly say anything against our government, automatically you're like Russian, pro-Russian, enemy of the state, enemy of the people, and they will fucking prosecute you for anything they can,
So
anything they think of.
this is how they are banning without using phrase but we are using a law, but they are not using a law to ban any discussion. They're just making other people do the job.
Well, this government are fucking assholes because, like, in the old days when politician made a mistake, he resigned essentially and let this place be for another one who's more qualified. And right now, as what we're seeing, no politicians are taking responsibility for their own actions. They're just blaming others. They're blaming some company directors, blaming I don't fucking know, blaming Russians, uh, all the others. What? So basically, Russians caused our fucking gas and electricity prices to rise. Russians gave all the permits for gay parades. Russians did it. No, it's fucking the government did it, and people don't like it. And when they try to express, they get blamed as being fucking pro-Russian or some shit.
But dude, don't you think that the last I don't want to say riot, that thing that happened recently, uh, protest, yeah, I forgot the word.
Yeah.
The last protest, it went. I don't think it went without provocation. That riot, let's say riot, but you don't want to use that word. It was because viskas gerai ten yra, Vilma. I th- I think provocation was used because let's say I'm losing track of my thought. It's already late. God damn it. I'm
Yeah.
tired. I'm tired. Sorry, dude. I'm tired. Uh oh, fuck. I mean, those fights with cops. were were made by some drunk assholes, some young people, and as our members of parliament said on interview, that there they tried to talk with some people and normally, I mean, without screaming, without any peaceful discussion with people outside of our parliament. And after a few minutes of peaceful talking, there are some people that just screamed around the place, just disturbing discussion, disturbing speakers. That that is silencing opinion, silencing discussions, provocation. That's all.
Well, when you try to talk with the mob, this is what happens, I believe. But they could have invited some other people for a discussion even before all this happened, but they didn't.
Yeah,
That's
I
the problem.
agree with that. I agree with that. And one more thing was journalists who helped to escalate this situation, because I talked to some people that were in that protest. They said that journalists were talking whole day with the protesters. I mean, when protest was still peaceful. They were talking to all kinds of people, but on TV they only showed those. I mean, in my opinion, dangerous, already dangerous and angry people that were not uh,
Well,
talking
as you
peacefully. They
probably
were
already
angry.
know, on the TV, they showed only the people who have the same opinion that they need to push. Like, you remember my fucking last interview with the fucking TV?
Oh yes, yes,
Was
yes.
I on TV? No, I wasn't.
Because you were talking peacefully without anger, and you only said your opinion that didn't fit bigger scheme of things.
Yes, I told them my motivated opinion, and no one gives a fuck about that. They need fucking sensation. They need all these fucking drunkards, I don't know, talking some bullshit.
Retarded people. You talked. You looked smart. You talked smart. You have.
But they don't need people like us. They need drunk people with some, I don't know, liter of cheapest beer in their bag and telling some kind of bullshit they want to hear. That's it.
They need to push their agenda to make.
Exactly.
And journalists make very dangerous situations like that because they are dividing people. Because some of people I know are saying that's a fucked up protest, because some of many of the people that were there are without jobs, without place to stay. I mean, danger to society. Let's say that
Well, it's
bandits,
actually the same
criminal.
formula as they used in America when Trump was elected. They told everyone majority of people who vote for Trump are uneducated and blah blah blah. They use the same shit from 5 years ago, and they're telling us oh, like right now all the thieves, criminals, and uneducated people protest against the government. This is what they do actually.
And the same thing they said about the family march that happened recently in Lithuania.
Yeah, like they don't give a fuck. If more than half of the people have master's degrees and stuff, but they don't give a fuck.
And
They
many
just
people were
show
there.
these drunkards from the crowd, and they say, "Oh, this is the crowd. They look like this."
That's dumb. That's dumb. So sorry, dude. We already did more than 2 hours. I need to finish it because I'm fucking tired. I'm fucking beat. We
Yeah,
and
I agree.
we will continue next time because I want to continue any subject because it's fun to talk to you. In English and
Yeah,
Lithuanian, as always, dude. Thanks for doing this with me again. I hope we'll do it again soon. Thanks again.
yeah, no problem, man. And I believe we will have more of these podcasts and stuff, and we can talk about more things more broadly.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks again and see you soon.
Okay, see you, man.